devices, but I bought it with ASMR in mind, but it's taken me years to actually get to the point of making these videos, so I do apologise if you can't hear the ambient sounds as well as I thought. It's just the sea is so loud, I turned it all down quite a bit, so I will turn it back up and hopefully you can hear the wind sound in the background. I just wish I could turn the I messed that one up. I just wish that I could turn down the menu sounds, because I think that it's very disruptive. So maybe I will have to play a different game at some point. I'm only playing this one because I feel like the prettiness, the brightness, and the sea makes it a very nice, relaxing game. And take a deep breath. So, as I said, this is like my second ever ASMR video, which will turn to be my first because of the issues of the microphone in the first one. So I'm finding it very new and a very strange experience to whisper for so long. It is quite challenging, and I now have a very renewed respect for the... Oh, I'm so sorry for the loud noise. I think I'll just not catch any bugs. The chicken's loud too. Stay away, chicken, stay away. Oh no, I'm running towards the animals. Oh dear. I forgot the chickens are down here. But yes, so I forgot what I was talking about. It's only been a second and I completely forgot. I'm really trying to remember. I don't think it's going to work. But yeah, anyway, so it has taken me a long time to get into the readiness, I guess, to make ASMR videos. I started watching them a long time ago. I watched videos that were kind of like ASMR videos before ASMR was a thing. I basically, from when I was in high school, and I left high school when I was 16, and that was in 2006. Oh, look at the pretty flowers. How fantastic. Oh, inventory full. So yes, that's how it started. I started to look for videos of people whispering and talking, just because it made me feel really relaxed. Really relaxed, and it was just something that kind of soothed me because I suffered with anxiety. I mean, I still do, but I suffered very severely a lot of the time, and I found it very difficult to sleep, and I found it exceptionally difficult to pretty much do anything other than get home from school and have my dinner and then kind of crawl up into bed, and that was pretty much what I did. Maybe it was on the computer, and then pretty much nothing. Oh, these aren't ready yet. We will have to sorry for that. We will have to go and get some more plants, some more seeds. These need to hurry up because I have someone who wants one. But yes, so I kind of learned, I guess, how nice it was to hear those sounds, and so listening to those videos from a young age, it helped a lot, and just knowing kind of what helps in that situation, that when you're very anxious, it's good to have few tools in your toolbox of how to deal with it. So breathing is fantastic, and I know a lot of people do certain types of breathing. I wish these frogs would shut up. I can see on the audio, the desktop audio on OBS, I can just see every time they rib it, it goes really loud. Oh, sorry, I know that's probably just made a huge amount of noise. I'm just trying to get the microphone closer. I know that it's probably sounding like it's right in my mouth at the moment, because it's not far off that. I just wanted to make sure that you can actually hear me and the sounds aren't too deafening. I apologise for all of the setting changes and the loud sounds. It's only my second video, I'm still learning, I'm trying my best. I will try and look into a way, maybe I can look into something that can, I know that there was gates, sound gates you can put on stuff, and I think I will have to put a sound gate on the desktop audio, if I can, I think, to make sure that it, sorry I wasn't catching any more bugs, to make sure that it doesn't suddenly go too loud and disturb you. I will have to learn how to do that, but I have a give and mail attitude, and I'm sometimes a smart cookie, so I think I'll figure it out. But if anyone has any tips, maybe a suggestion of what program I should use to video record, please let me know. I am currently just using OBS because I've used that for streaming, so I kind of know how to use it. So yeah, any suggestions, any feedback on the video is more than welcome. Even if it's not technically positive, it's still more than welcome, because any feedback is good feedback. You can learn from anything, and I think that in life, generally, not to get all philosophical or anything, but the more times you mess up, the more you learn. I've done a lot of learning in my life, and I plan to continue. So, yes. Oh, looks like talking to people is loud enough as well. Okay, so what was I looking for? Peony, we have one growing. Meat townies. Scarecrow, so we need to get more seeds to do more planting, to get a higher level in farming, so that we can make the scarecrow to scare off the bed birds. Sorry about that, I just having a quick drink. I really didn't know how difficult it is to whisper so much. I really think that it would be wonderful if... Why is this so loud? Oh, I'm so sorry. I said that and then I knocked my microphone. Sorry, I was just editing the sound in my OBS, because I didn't want it to just go crazy there. But I do, yeah, whispering is difficult, so I think that if you follow any ASMR artists that do a lot of whispering, I think that it would be kind of amazing if you tried to whisper for a little while and then just to see how difficult it is. But yes, so on the topic of ASMR artists, I started watching TheWaterWhispers Ilsa when I was very early on and everything. Oh, I'm so sorry for that sound. This game. I think that might be music, actually. I think that could be why. Oh no, I've turned it off. Oh, I don't know. I fell in love with her video that was the wooden blocks that she borrowed from a friend, and she speaks think that she has a wonderful speaking voice and a wonderful whisper voice. So just watching her play with the blocks and the little light tapping of the wood, it was just absolutely fantastic. That to this day is one of my favourites. I also love Softly Galoshes. I remember I found one of her videos, and she was eating. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the fish ice cream. And ever since then, I've been trying to find one that is just like that. Just because she just makes these wonderful sounds, and it's like super relaxing. I don't understand. Like, some people don't like eating videos. Some people do. That's up to you guys. Everyone has their own little thing. I personally like to watch some of the eating videos because sometimes I just like the sounds to calm down, but I also find it very interesting to see what people are eating. So it's a mixed bag, really, whether I feel like it or not. But that video of hers is always great to listen to, I think. She just manages to make so many nice sounds, and she doesn't scoff it down like crazy. So here's some water sounds for you guys. Hopefully it's not too loud, but as you can see, it's raining. Got a nice, beautiful, clear pond here. Imagine being in such a beautiful place in real life. Hearing the trickling of the water, pristine, blue, clear water. Even when it's raining, it's beautiful. I think the rain is very beautiful. I love the smell of rain, but I also love the sound that it makes, especially when it's thunderstormy and the rain is just throwing itself down, because it makes you all comfy and cozy inside. If you're outside, it just makes you wet, so, which is not a bad thing sometimes. I find that experiencing something like that of nature is certainly a bit invigorating, or you feel that, oh, that was really bad, and then you kind of, you think, well, that's so inconvenient, that's so, this, that, and the other. But then, if you take a look at normal days, it doesn't really happen often. So that's always a positive, is that, yeah, it might suck, but at least it doesn't happen often. Unless you live in like a monsoon season country, then I do feel very bad for you. But there's always a positive of things and a negative. It's how you decide to look at it. And you can train your brain to be positive if you like. My mum has tried that many times with me. Usually I'm very negative, which you wouldn't think by listening to me, I guess. But when I have time to think about things, I tend to reach the real me, where I often react too quickly and then I take things for granted. So, okay. So we are going to go back to bed because I don't want to try and talk to more people and have a massive sound thing. Oh no, it's doing it again. We'll see. This is kind of a test anyway. I just want to make sure that the game is a lot easier to listen to, mainly for my own purposes. And then hopefully it's not so bad for you guys. Oh look, we've got to make a lot of money now. They're so beautiful, these flowers. Okay, so we are going to first water these, and then we're going to have a little look at the shop, I think. But first of all, because I do have to do some adulting, unfortunately, and I want to make sure that you guys can hear everything. The sounds aren't too bad. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you are enjoying your day. If not, I hope that it gets better for you. Thank you so much.